Well, we just got back. I unplugged for a few minutes and went out to get some lunch for a change. I went to a Japanese restaurant they had here, and I got a little bit of the sushi. Uh, it was okay. I got the hamachi, small roll of the hamachi, and then the nigiri, the tamago nigiri. But the tamago nigiri, they cut it thin like this. It should really be double that. It should be cut to about there. You cut it about a 1/4 inch. They cut it about an 1/8 inch. So way too much rice for the egg. The taste was okay, but I mean they cut it really. And how much does it cost to make that? That's really a cheap one to make, you know. So that was, iffy. I brought back some miso ramen for my dinner, so I haven't checked that yet. That will let me know how good of a place this is. So we'll find out. The pictures look good, but the pictures and what you get, sometimes they're not equally the same. So we'll see how this is. I'm really picky when it comes to good Chinese and Japanese food because I worked in a Japanese restaurant with a very good sushi chef. He made all the sushi for Dianne Feinstein when she was the mayor there, and for the 49ers. They would come up all the time to have sushi, and he would cater all of their stuff. So I'm picky when it comes to good Japanese food. Yes, when I worked there, I actually had to I wore a kimono every day. Did my hair up, did the makeup, wore kimono every day, and yeah. So yes, no, I can actually wear a kimono, and I can tie the obi myself. So yes, so I am picky with that. That and Chinese food, because my ex was a chef, and he was a very good chef. When he came over, he was like, we went out to some of those things, and he was so upset. He said, "That's not Chinese food." He made me so angry. So yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to those things. But anyway, we'll see how that is. And I did find in the same little center they had, I went to Mom's Coffee. And Save Our Planet, nice little thing. It says this is biodegradable and compostable. So that's nice. So I liked it. As far as going in there, they had all these old instruments up on the wall. And it was just seemed like a nice place if you want to go and hang somewhere for an hour or two and just have some coffee, or, go over with a friend and hang out and talk. I did like the place, but this is the large size coffee. Yeah, I wish they had one more larger size, but this is it. Not bad coffee though. I have to say it's pretty good. So, and the lid is also compostable, so that's good too. I do like that. So I did go out and find a new area. It was nice. I should go travel up those streets a little more. Maybe every day do a different street so I could see what's there. Then coming down, I came down South Solano, and there were so many little hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurants. So I'm looking forward to maybe going checking some of those out. Sometimes those are the best ones, the little hole-in-the-wall places, mom and pop restaurant, where you can get really good Mexican food. So I'm looking forward to trying that out as well. Down in Florida, we did not have good Mexican food. So again, looking forward to this. It snowed up on the mountain last night. I got out there and looked today, and we've got black clouds out there over here. over by the mountain. But it was nice, you know, you see there, and the mountains have the snow on the top of them, the Oregon Mountains, and that's always interesting as well. So anyway, I'm back. I was in the midst of doing a reading today, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up online or not. It was one with JFK. I'll just give you kind of a gist of it, because I'm doing the reading and conversing, and towards the end of it, Max has got the runs. And he was looking so guilty. Well, I've got the potty pads down, so, you know, just, you know, roll it up and take it immediately out to the trash. But yeah, his tummy's not good today. But he was a good boy. He did go on the potty pad. But, you know, that kind of hinders your reading. Like, Anyway, the gist of the reading was that he, again, was saying the same thing. You know, hang in there. Things are going to change. And, you know, don't give up the hope. And the first card that came out was, I got a brand new deck. And the first card that came out with that was integrity. No, this I used the other deck, the astrology one, was integrity. And he was talking about the thing on the other side. He's saying he wished he would have had more integrity, that he was ashamed for some of the things that he did, and that his what was it? Oh, his family, the father, you know, when they grew up, was fueled by making the family powerful, you know, going towards power. And he wasn't so happy the way that they put him on a pedestal, you know, did all this hagiography about his PT, you know, PT boat things, exploits and stuff. And so yeah, it was on that, and said, you know, you have to face yourself and the things you've done in life. So, you know, don't lose your integrity. So again, he said there's some things that he did, he's facing. And when he said, when he was in the administration, you know, he made all his decisions by really listening to the people around him, you know, getting all the information from the CIA, FBI, all of that, all of his advisors. He took all of that in consideration before he made a decision. And that he was saying that Trump is such a blight on our name and everything, that he's really a blight on our name and stuff. And that... what was it? Was something else that he had said was impressing. Yeah, you know, mainly it's that, you know, people put him on a pedestal, and he regrets some things that he had done. You know, the affairs he was having and all that other stuff that was going on. He regrets that he was not more of a person of integrity. Oh, and also the thing about the priests and stuff, that he's, you know, he was Catholic, and he was saying that that's what's going on with these priests and everything, that's horrendous, and that and there needs to be more integrity in with the religious community. Again, he was citing the thing with these evangelicals supporting Trump, and that they're using it as a way to dominate things. And so he's not happy to see that as well. Was it anything else that... Before, I was so rudely interrupted by Max's. And then he just looks so sheepish. It's okay, Maxie. I'm not mad at you. He was looking at me like I was going to be mad at him. I'm not mad at you. You got a sick tummy. You got a sick tummy today, huh? Yeah. Yeah, poor little guy. It's not fun when they're not feeling well. He said, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. My tummy's bad. So anyway, he's a good boy. So I think that was basically the gist of it. That, it says you don't get out of anything, so be sure to live your life with integrity and stuff. Don't lose that. And that most of the family was power driven. Now I had a lot of respect for him as a president. Oh, and the other thing, it was feeling like he was, there's so much controversy about who killed him and stuff. And I think it was that he was saying something about it had to do with something with mafia, cross the wrong person or something. And I don't know why I keep getting feeling that it's like it had something to do with buildings, construction, some kind of construction, buildings and constructions. Yeah. So, poor little Maxie. He's just sitting here looking up at me with those eyes and stuff. Yeah, I know it's not easy when you don't feel good, huh? So anyway, I think that's pretty much everything I had gotten from him. Yeah, just that on the other side, he's facing himself and facing up to some things. Even though so many of us, did put him, he said, they shouldn't have put me on a pedestal, and created such a big thing around him. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this here. That's what we got for that. And yeah, Mr. Max is just sitting. He just sitting here. Just sitting here in the arms today and just looking up at me and saying, Mommy, I don't feel so good. I don't feel so good. Yeah. Poor little guy. Yeah. So anyway, if there is a reading you wanted to see done, please let me know. I think I had something else I was working on. I got to check the thing again. He's going to go to sleep. Oh yeah, I was doing the thing on Trump today too, that his talk tonight. So I'll just tell you what it was. It's not a surprise. He's going to say how great he is for the country and that he's bringing us up and the best economy ever. And then he's going to go into this deep state stuff and, wanting to go after people and just, his usual crap. Okay. Even more so with his State of the Union tonight. He may stay on topic for 3 minutes if we're lucky before he starts going off on a real bender again. So that was the other thing that I was doing the reading on today. And yeah, so I'm going to leave this here for now and kind of sit with things and see if anything else comes up to do a reading on or check in with or, however these things go. So thanks for tuning in and I'll see you online. Aho. Have a great day, everyone. What, Mr. Max?